Hey everyone, welcome to a new episode of Class Action Megapark. In the last episode I built these go-karts here and these bumper cars, which I really love harassing these go-karts. Really happy with how it become. Got a lot of comments on the video, got a lot of praise, so thanks a lot for that, guys. I really appreciate it. Okay, in this episode we're gonna step away from the canyon again, and once again I want to work on this corner of the map. I kind of wanted to finish this corner of the map in this episode. So I want to add one more ride over here to this spooky area. And I want to add a ride that will go all over this corner of the map. And then this area of the park should be completed, mostly. Well, obviously outside the videos I'm still going to be doing some touching up. But yeah, it will be mostly complete after this episode. So I will first start with a ride that I want to place over here. Well, you've probably placed down a haunted house in some of your parks. And something which I saw someone do in a map, I believe it was Bear and Mopi in one of their contest entries. They actually buried a haunted house and only the top part was peeking out somewhere. I kind of want to do something like that over here. So the haunted house will actually not be a very, not be a very silly ride, but it will mostly just be, cool, silly. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just going to bury a haunted house here underground, and I'm just going to put tons of plants and branches around it, so that only the top part of it peeks out of the ground. Alright, I think this is a nice extra decoration for this area, and it serves as an attraction as well at the same time. Now, it's still a normal haunted house, so it's probably the most normal ride you can find in the park. Anyway, with that done, I think the haunted area is mostly complete. Still probably needs some decorations here and there, but I think that's enough rides for this area at least. Okay, now I want to work here in the corner. Now, first going to lower the land here a bit, do a little bit of landscaping, and what I want to build here is actually a river rapids ride. Now, once again, it will not be a normal river rapids ride. It will do some of the things which I always tell people not to do when they're building one of these rides. Okay, here you can see the track layout. Now it starts off as quite a normal river rapids ride. I will try to decorate it, make it look nice and overgrown, just like most of this area over here. And here there will be a little waterfall section, but after that it actually will have a vertical lift, and after that there will be quite a steep drop here over a waterfall. And Even we'll have a little holding brake here. Now, not really sure how that would work, but it's there. Okay, yeah, now it's time to actually start making the ride look nice. Obviously, we'll need some actual water under it, and barriers and stuff, and lots of decorations, and of course, quite a bit of landscaping. So yeah, lots of work to do, so let's get on with it. Alright, I'm not doing a lot of different tasks around this area, but basically, yeah, the track is already laid out. So what I'm now doing is putting these barriers around it to keep the, well, these will basically guide these boats. And yeah, I often see people place these barriers with water behind them. When you do place barriers like this, it will always look much nicer if you actually fill up the gaps behind it, like I did here with plants. And that will basically just make it look like, yeah, it's a part of the land, the barrier. So definitely something to remember when you're building a river rapids in this style. So I'm just going to continue placing plants behind the barriers, probably also filling up the land a little bit behind them already. So and when I'm done with this area, I will continue on with the area over here. I will do some heavy landscaping over here to actually make it look like there's a big rock which the boats are traveling up, and then I want a big waterfall where they're going down again. So yeah, again, still a lot of work to do. I can probably also already start work on the station here. Okay, I love that trick that I saw earlier with the tiger, which I also used here in the maze with the dragon head over here. So I love that trick so much that I'm going to use it here again for the river rapids. So the first time I saw someone use it was from a contest entry from Tim Burbank. So if you didn't see how I did it over here, basically all you have to do is build a station piece. Then we take a kind of train. So I believe it's the Bengal tiger train that we can use here. I'm not actually sure what it recolors. Probably doesn't do anything on this front train. Anyway, we put the ride in freefall drop mode. We put it in... oh, we need entrance and exit. That we're gonna make invisible. And then we put the ride in test mode. And Yeah, let's make the track invisible as well. And now every now and then this tiger will pop out of the bushes here. I think it's always a really fun effect to have in your park. Maybe I'll put it forward a little bit more. But yeah, I'll display with it a little bit. But I always like little tricks like these. Maybe it will look better when I put it over here right after the waterfall. Alright, I think that's much better. And that actually almost touches the boats when they pass by. Alright, just going to cover this in bushes, and I think that's another nice point of interaction in the ride. Okay, now it just looks like these boats are floating up here. Now it is kind of a theme in my park, but I think it will actually look cool if we hide some sort of conveyor belt in the wall here. So that's what I'm now going to try to do. Yeah, I can probably use some kind of vehicle, probably like the front vehicle of the air-powered vertical coaster, to make it actually look like there's a conveyor belt here. Or maybe the last vehicle of the coaster. I'm just going to play around a bit and see what looks nice here. Alright, most of the ride is now done. It was quite a lot of work to make this big structure here, which actually lifts these boats up. But I'm quite happy with how this thing turned out. So yeah, I think it looks pretty cool to see this conveyor belt here with these boats also going up at the same time. I should probably put it a little bit slower just to make it go at the same speed as the boats, and then it will probably look better. I think that's nicer. Okay, I might just cover up the bottom here. Not really sure. Maybe just put some trees in front just to make it less obvious that the boats are floating here. Still a little bit of foliage to do behind some of these barriers. And of course, still need to do the station. It looks like something strange has happened here. It causes the guest to no longer continue on in the queue. And I just checked and it now suddenly says that I no longer own this land. So definitely something weird is going on here. It might be a bug in the game, I'm not really sure. But owning this land again should allow the guest to continue. Alright, this will require some more investigation. I may have simply deleted the surface tile. Alright, I think that's enough building from me for this episode. Now off camera I will continue on placing some more bushes, plants and trees. Yeah, still quite a lot to do, so maybe I'll do it in the next episode, or maybe just in between. Now I'm just going to quickly color some of these boats. I think it will look nicer if they have some different colors rather than orange. Alright, I've actually made 3 paths right next to the river rapids, and that's because after our last episode I actually got 3 new patrons. Now, yeah, I already said it in the previous episodes, but I really want to thank you all for the support. It really motivates me to keep making these videos. So the support is very much appreciated. Okay, now on these 3 paths I will place the 3 new patrons. So let's start with this one over here. Alright, over here we will have Dwaal, Proud, Paul. So yeah, again thanks for the support. Let's make these paths invisible quickly. And let's move on to the next entertainer. And here we will have a patron with the name Salixian. Again, thanks for the support. It's yeah, I really love all the support I'm getting from you all. Alright, and over here we will have a patron by the name of Dan Ricardo. Alright, I had to look it up. Dan Ricardo. Alright, I hope I spelled that correctly. I should have spelled it correctly. If I haven't, please let me know and I will fix it immediately. Okay, just gonna make this path invisible here. Did I also make it invisible here? No, I did not. Probably could use a little bush here. Alright, that was enough building from me for this episode. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. And yeah, if you liked it, please consider giving this video a like. It really helps out my channel. And for the rest of the episode, I think it will be fun to follow one of these boats along the track. Right, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again in the next one. See you later.